Okay, this is Tim, Broken Poets, music for the Melancholy. Got the cats in the room here again. They're going to be quiet, I hope. Suze, you going to be quiet? Timmy? He's licking his paw. He's mute, remember. So I've been thinking a lot about patterns and the way, our thoughts just repeat themselves. There's certain patterns within myself that I've noticed recently and trying to get to the bottom of. But I've learned a long time ago that anytime you're really disgusted with behavior of others, that you could find that pattern, find that trait in yourself, and you can try to grow from it. So whenever I notice that in myself, I pay attention. And so I've been really disgusted with people who are lying, people who lie just constantly and lie, and I'm just outraged and disgusted with it. And the more outraged I was, the more I realized that I lie quite a bit. And we all do, which is pretty funny when you think about it, that we're disgusted with other people lying, but we're complicit with it ourselves. And how we lie is actually, in a good way, most of us want to hurt people's feelings. Number one, you don't want to start a fight. Number two, if there weren't for white lies or just lies of omission, it would be complete chaos, I started to think. And then I started to try to separate in my mind what was the difference between the lying of these people that I'm disgusted with and the lying of myself. So where decent people lie to, they don't want to hurt people's feelings, maybe omit the truth, to keep the peace, basically. And then there's shitty people that lie to manipulate reality and to manipulate people. But I started to realize how disgusted I was and how much I hate this person. And I realized there's an aspect of myself that I probably hate about myself, because I do freaking lie a lot. I think about it and I lie constantly, but it's in a good way, but it's still, I'm complicit. I'm a liar. I lie to keep the peace. I lie to, omit the truth, not to hurt feelings, all the time, constantly. People ask you, what you think, and you really don't tell the truth because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. And then I realized, started to think about it more, and I think that everybody's lying to me too. They're not really telling me who I am, what I look like. These videos are actually good for me because I see what a freaking idiot I look like. I can see it now. I can change, I can try and change some of this shit, but it's going to take a while. But so I noticed that people are lying to me too, which I think is a great example and underlines it's the perfect reason for personal growth in our lives, because nobody's telling us the truth. Nobody's going to tell us the truth. We're the only ones that can tell ourselves the truth. We're not even telling ourselves the truth. And which is, how are we going to grow if we don't tell ourselves the truth? And not hurt our own feelings by not telling ourselves the truth. So, and other people are omitting the truth from us all the time. They figure if you wanted to change, you'd change. Why would you act like you do unless you really wanted to be that way? But you're assuming you're fine, and you basically realize that nobody's going to tell you, man. So it's up to us to take responsibility for ourselves, look at ourselves as honestly as possible. The more I learn, the more I realize I'm so full of shit with myself all the time. Being disgusted, it's always a cue to look at myself if I'm disgusted about somebody else. And so I realized, like, the only really genuine people, the real genuine people that we think of are people that actually they are still liars, but they will at least admit that they lied, which a lot of these people that I'm disgusted with never admit that they lie. And but at least they'll admit that they lie, and admit that they lie to themselves and try to better themselves. And then the other lies are just to try to function in the world. If there were no lies, no lying in this world, it would be complete chaos. I think there's probably need to lie a little more as far as not hurting people's feelings. But if we all take responsibility for ourselves, then that's, not up to me to tell people they're this or that. They got to tell themselves, and they'll probably come to me later and say, why didn't you ever tell me? But of course, because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But why didn't you tell me I look so stupid on video? That's what I want to know. Why didn't you tell me that my song on that one record was really bad? It was a complete failure. Why didn't you tell me that I can't dance? Well, actually, Lana did tell me that I cannot dance. I'm a musician, you can't dance. I have great rhythm, I think, with the guitar, as long as the guitar is in front of me. Yeah, I cannot dance, and Lana tells me all the time. Lana's pretty honest. Russians are more honest. Russians are honest about bears and personal behavior. They're not honest with themselves, but they'll tell you, you're a freaking idiot. Lana tells me all the time. So anyway, I think that's about it. Music for the Melancholy. I'll be back with some more philosophy. I got a new vlog that I'm going to do coming up about my overview of my 30 years of personal growth and recovery. And stay tuned for that. It's probably going to take a couple weeks. And I got another music video coming out New Year's Eve. I've been working on really hard. So Suze is here. She says it's time to leave. And say hi, Suze. This is officially now a cat video. Susie's constantly telling the truth, aren't you, Suze? That's cat abuse right there. I'm sorry. You ready to go? Okay. Enjoy. Here am I not equal to the will I might have had. Had I not had seen in you the place where I began. As helpless as that day you were born, like a soul in the schoolyard. And everything that's to become has happened once before.